So a couple of upgrades we've done to the trailer since our last travels is we used to have a couple of command hook style coat hooks on the wall here, but this wallpaper started separating from the board underneath it. It's not delaminating, it's just the wallpaper on the top was actually separating. So I found some scrap wood, cut this out, and then put all the coat hooks on it, and along with it's screwed in. It's got 6 screws holding the board in place. Each of the screws of the hook actually go into the wall as well, and there's also 8 command strips on the back holding it up as well. So I'm hoping that this will keep from having the wallpaper come off, and it will last a whole lot better, and it holds a lot of coats. Another upgrade was going up to the progressive dynamics that is lithium battery compatible. I know I spoke on another earlier episode that we had some issues with the converter itself, and for some reason the converter was not producing any 12 volt power. The 120 volt side was just working just fine. I got a hold of Progressive Dynamics. They were extremely easy to deal with. I explained the situation, told them what I had going. They said at first I needed to go through Amazon because that's where I bought it from, but if Amazon wouldn't help, get back with them. Amazon wouldn't help, so I got back with them. I filled out an online form, and literally like day or two later they had a new converter shipped out. I was able to put the new converter in, and everything's working great. I've got 14.5 volts going to the batteries, so it's working really well. A couple other upgrades we did is the original faucet in the sink was, for a lack of a better word, plastic junk. And we had put this faucet in our master bathroom at home, and it didn't quite fit the sink we had, so we bought a new faucet for that sink, which worked out great. It fits the sink a whole lot better, and this one actually is a perfect fit. You actually have room to get your hand underneath. The original stock one came out to about here and was so close to the sink you couldn't even get your hands wet very well. But this one's, we haven't actually turned this one on because we haven't put any water in the system, because even though we are traveling right now, it is extremely cold, getting below freezing. And since we have no insulation in the belly of this trailer, and that's where the water lines run, we decided we were not going to risk it, and we were going to leave the water out of the system, and it's working. And the other upgrade was, I don't know if others who have the RPod 192 have had the same issue, but the factory shower curtain did not reach this wall very well. So what we did is we bought an aftermarket shower curtain and extended it with a hook inside here so that it actually wraps around the corner, and did the same thing in the back corner here, where it now wraps around the corner, because we had some minor water leaking around the edge of the tub. So we took a residential shower curtain, we did some alterations to it so it fit right, and we're waiting to charge the system so we can try it out and see how well it works.
Well, we're at it again. Pulled the RV out, got it prepped and ready, and we're on the road. This trip we're headed to Minnesota to see a niece who just had a baby. As early as it is in the year, we opted to not fill our water system, so our main fresh water tank and our water lines are still winterized. We are using the holding tanks. We're using a jug of water next to the sink to wash hands and stuff on, but we decided that's the best way to do with the temperatures the way they are and the fact there's no insulation around the water lines running through the belly of the RV, so that's what we decided. But we're on the road, enjoying this great adventure and seeing all the things there are to see. We've done a few trailer upgrades and we're ready to go and made it to Washington. This is a nice quiet spot. It's a fish trap BLM dispersed parking area that we stopped at for the first night. And it was a pretty sight. We enjoyed it. First stop on the trip. Should be a fun one. Stay tuned, well, there's a lot more to come.